contracts made. So it's just a few things on the list that we are working on, and then we can go from there. I am actually now we're going to shift gears. If it's okay, we're going to shift gears a little bit because someone just asked me something. I want to say it. I am actually, if you want to join Agent Tools for Success, you actually have a limited time to do so. Please go to that page because we are closing the doors of Agent Tools for Success. If I do a home buying event, I'm going to want 30 days to promote it. So it's going to be, what's this month? It's May. It would end up being in June. If I do a home buying event, it will be in June. And the reason I also like June is by June, we will know how school will be out for most people. So school will be out. You'll have time as a parent, as an adult, to focus on real estate, because I also realize how busy everybody's life is. And you don't really have, as much as you want to know everything about real estate, you have to delegate your time. So I'm expecting to have a really busy summer season with a lot of people looking to purchase and sell real estate. So I feel like June is a really good time to offer this elite home buying. So I am making that announcement. And for those that are interested in my online training, I would encourage you to go to the link. I actually have some new training, another training class that is coming up. I encourage you to go to the link and the class, because we are about to close the doors of membership. I am doing what is called a summer soiree. And basically, the summer soiree for our members, and this is me talking about Agent Tools for Success. So if you're in Agent Tools for Success and you're coming to our summer soiree, please put ATFS Squad in the chat. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you. Look at these cars. Oh my God. Someone said we waiting for the agreement back. I'll reach out to my admin and make sure she gets caught up. Investing internationally, if that's what you're interested in, one thing I am not in this season, I am not an expert of everything, and I am not a jack of all trades. So if you want to invest in internationally, please catch up to my girl, my friend, Denise the broker. She can help you invest internationally, especially in Dubai. Shout out to Denise the broker. I cannot assist you with that. That's beyond the bandwidth that I actually have for me right now. Like, have you guys, one thing I want you guys to say is, oh, I'm so happy I am going to be in Miami. Y'all heard it first. Like, I am going to be, I'm finishing up the things for Miami, but Miami is up the street. But did y'all hear what I said? And I think that that's something that just made me smile. I don't have the bandwidth to dedicate to that right now. After taking all year last year just saying yes to everything, and this season I can say no. I say no. No, I don't have the bandwidth. No, that is not my area of expertise. I remember I was working on my CCIM certification for commercial real estate, and it was taking so much time, and I wanted to be this commercial. I wanted everybody to know I could do commercial, residential. And now I'm like, even though I can, I'm just going to refer all my commercial people out, because I have to focus on my residential sales, because my residential sales, I want to double down on being an expert on residential luxury sales and being an expert on representing developers with these subdivisions. So because I am laser focused on that, like, I don't think y'all understand the magnitude of me having a minority owned business, being a black woman in Atlanta, and listing 41 houses, a 41 house subdivision in Gwinnett County. I don't think you guys understand the magnitude of what that means, but it means a lot. And I am putting a lot of my focus just on that. So I no longer have the commercial department. I actually have a commercial referral partner that I can refer you to. So I have a list of people that I'm actually going to refer them over to a commercial partner that I have been working with, because for me specifically, I don't have the bandwidth. And I've been saying no. Anything that doesn't align with what I want to do, my spirit, doesn't align with what makes me feel good, I've just been saying no. No, I do not have the bandwidth for that. Like, I wake up every day and choose my happiness over everything else, and I am loving that for me. And if you feel like you're in a season where you just feel like you have to say yes to everybody and what they want, when every time you say yes to somebody and violate your own personal boundaries, you are literally telling that person that they are more important than you. You're telling those people that their thoughts and their feelings are more important than yours. And I am out of that season of yes. I'm in a season of no is a complete sentence, and I wish everyone well. And it's okay to say you don't have the bandwidth, or you don't have, the time, you don't have the desire to do whatever someone is asking you to do. You can say no, and life will be okay, and they will be okay, So I just wanted to say that because it made me smile when I said that, because I remember trying to do everything last year. I was running around showing commercial properties, showing residential. Like, no, right now it's my residential department, my luxury residential department, and subdivisions is and representing developers. It is actually, keeping in mind, me and my husband, we build houses too. So focusing on that is amazing. Yeah. So I wanted to just come on here and catch up with you guys. I am doing incredible. Someone asked me how am I doing. I'm doing so incredible, y'all. Life has been, in the words of my lead, life is generous. Like, it has been such a great year. We're almost into half of the year. So, but it has been such a great year, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm actually about to do a recap of all my closings I've had so far. And for those that are interested in the Elite Home Buying event, I'm going to put a poll inside the story once I get to my office. And we'll see, let's just see what the where the pendulum falls. If I do it, it will definitely be with me and the Q Watson team. So it'll be hosted by myself and the Q Watson team and my preferred partners. It will be, like, I remember the last time we had the event, it was huge. It was huge. Everybody came. We had catered food. It was just amazing. So I would highly consider doing the event again. But I want this to be one of those elite level events where you need to come and you need to take notes, because we are not just putting this on. Like, we are coming to give you guys information about buying a home and making sure you understand the Atlanta market. Now, this would not be an event for agents. Agents, if you want to attend an event with me, join Agent Tools for Success. I'm having my summer soiree. I'm super excited about it, and I keep thinking about what the subject is going to be, because at first I said I just wanted it to be a soiree, but I know now I definitely want to have a training session during that in-person meeting. After evaluating a few things, it is necessary. It is definitely necessary to have that high-level conversation, or have a conversation with my members about scaling their businesses and how to avoid the pitfalls of scaling your business. At first, I wanted it to just be, a mindset, but it's like, no, y'all need to, let me talk to you about scaling your business, the pitfalls of scaling your business, and what to avoid so you can continue to be great in this, in what you're doing. So that's what we're working on now. Once I get into the office, I'm actually doing some new content today. So I'm excited to drop this new campaign that I'm bringing to you guys. Any person in any state can join Agent Tools for Success. I've even had somebody from Jamaica, Canada, California, Miami, Texas. We got a lot of people from Texas. A lot of people from Houston, baby, and LA. A lot of people from LA, Miami, New York. New York has a great market share. In New Jersey, especially New Jersey. A lot of people have been. Yeah, North Carolina. I could keep going on and on. There are people in almost every state in my online training. and we are enjoying it. We are enjoying it. So I just wanted to definitely tell you guys that someone said, I'm from Houston, the squad is here. Like, so, and I, look, they all comment. They are all commenting. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this, our summer soiree with my ATFS members. Like, we are going to have a ball. And now that I thought about it, so my admin will be letting you guys know what the itinerary would look like. You know, it's going to be a Tori Williams event. So Tori has found us an amazing location, okay, to have our summer soiree. And I'm going to make sure that we have, before we start the party, before we start the soiree, we're going to have an educational time to really talk about scaling your real estate business. I think it's so important. I feel like a lot of things that I know now, if someone would have told me today what I know now, I would have scaled my businesses differently. I don't have any regrets, but I would have scaled them differently. But because I didn't have anyone that I could look to, that I trusted their advice at the time, I've scaled, and I've, you know, basically I have crossed, what you call that song? You know how they say I ran so you guys can walk, or something like that. I've already done it. So I can tell you what you should and shouldn't do to build a profitable team, to build a profitable brokerage, to be a really good top producing agent. All the things, all the mistakes I've made, I want to talk about them. That's what I talk about in my membership, because I don't know about y'all, but let me say this again. I can't really learn from anybody unless they've been where I'm trying to go. So what I do is my membership, which is different than most memberships, is I teach from real life situations, and I tell you guys the good, bad, and ugly of being an business owner, the good, bad, and ugly of building a team, the good, bad, and ugly of building a real estate brokerage. Also, I tell you what happens when you shift your clientele. Like, you know, I went from working with just first-time buyers, and a certain price point, I think, was like $300,000. That was 5 years ago. Now, 5 years later, my average price point is like $900,000. So my price point shifted. So how do you work that your way up to a higher price point and servicing clientele? It's just so many things. I like to talk from experience. I never, like, my membership is about transparency, and I'm going to always be transparent about what I'm going through in my real business, to make it a teaching moment for people that are in my membership. So that's what kind of sets me apart from most people that have like training, because they're teaching you from what they think is supposed to happen. I'd be like, you know, let me tell you what really happens, or what's really happening with this business. Or even now that I'm representing a developer, I can't wait to teach a development class, because of course most people want to do that. What it takes to represent a developer, and are you financially ready to represent a developer? If I didn't have savings, because can y'all imagine how many lot boxes I have purchased? The other day I got a $1,000 bill just for lot boxes. Like, can y'all imagine how many signs, these custom signs that I'm putting up, how much that costs? Can you imagine all the things it takes to really elevate? So I can't wait to teach that class, because sometimes we pray for business and blessings that we're not quite ready for. So you got to work where you are in your business. So these are all the things that I teach in my membership. That's why I keep my membership, and I'm keeping it for this year. But next year it changes. Next year I'm no longer going to be able to commit to a 1-year membership and teach from this standpoint, because next year I'll be just having my masterminds like I did last year, because I know by that time I can only teach from what I'm really doing. But for this year, this is your last year to join. So if you want to join us, join us. Our summer soiree is coming up. Oh, I can't wait for that. Cannot wait. But now I got to go into my office, y'all. I'll check in. I got to go in my office, but I'm going to do a poll in the story for the home buying, elite level home buying event, and see how many people would show up. Not agents, because I did this before, y'all. When people do home buying events, it's for future clients. Now, if you are an agent and you want to soiree with me, come to my summer soiree. It is in June. It's a Tori Williams event. It will be, if my name is attached to it, it's top tier. Just know that I don't do anything halfway. That's why I'm careful about what I attach myself to. I just can't do it. It's got to be elevated or nothing. My favorite quote, and then I got to go, is how you do one thing is how you do everything. Remember that. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you don't do everything in that